Welcome to Necessary Conversation, home to San Francisco's two favorite secret girlfriends.
There's like 6 guys out there who just got that joke.
Not that they'd ever watch this anyway. I'm Beth Spotswood.
And I'm Melissa Griffin. And now the news. San Francisco supervisors Jane Kim and David Chu recently introduced legislation that would give special tax breaks to any company that occupies certain space in the uninhabitable cesspool of Tenderloin's mid-market area. Their plan was mostly aimed at social networking giant Twitter, who has threatened to leave the city unless they receive these temporary tax breaks. You know, Beth, I actually think this is a good idea. Someone has got to revitalize that part of the neighborhood.
Typical, Melissa. Why should a huge, wealthy corporation like Twitter get tax breaks?
Well, it's not about what they're getting, right? It's about what we're getting.
Oh, you mean like gentrification?
If by gentrification you mean organic sandwich shops and no more feces on the sidewalk, then yeah.
This is just a land grab by rich landlords. This is a de facto ban on new affordable housing going into mid-market. This is tax money we need to pay for vulnerable services.
Beth, where are you getting this information?
Twitter. Speaking of stupidly named companies, Zazzle is now the official sponsor of Beta Breakers. Zazzle, which allows users to create their own merchandise on its website, like t-shirts and coffee mugs, has signed a 2-year contract with the alcohol-fueled annual race.
As a result, Zazzle customers will now find more varied merchandise that they can personalize just for Beta Breakers. For example, plastic seats that convert flower pots into toilets.
The barf bucket.
And the junk jogger, underwear that lets you rock out with your jock out.
I've heard good things.
Charlie Sheen, who should just change his name to Embattled Actor, is bringing his show My Violent Torpedo of Truth, Defeat is Not an Option tour to San Francisco.
What exactly will happen on this tour is anyone's guess, but we're assuming it'll be the guy from Wall Street 1 looking like shit while he charges everyone $50 to watch his public meltdown.
Yeah, newsflash, Bud Fox. This is the home of Dan White. San Francisco invented the public meltdown. We don't need to pay to see a crazy guy on stage. Our crazy people have been talking about tiger blood since Fatty Arbuckle killed that broad at the Palace Hotel.
But Melissa, you got tickets, right?
Totally, front row.
Rulers of the universe and members of the Pentaveret, Ann and Gordon Getty, run their own preschool from their compound in Pacific Heights. Described much like a secret society, toddlers are asked to join the Getty preschool by invitation only. Printed in blue blood, invitations are dropped off to the chosen 3-year-old by an extra from an Eyes Wide Shut orgy scene.
The head teacher, a woman named Lana Corner, has been telling some parents that their children have Asperger's syndrome, noting that the afflicted preschoolers will probably never ride a bike or form close relationships. So basically, these kids are going to grow up to be rich, lonely dorks. I could have told you that.
Also, children at this super secret psycho preschool have multi-course lunches prepared by a chef trained at Chez Panisse.
And this is all free. I'm not saying what the problem is. It sounds awesome to me.
But Melissa, what if this Lorna lady tells you have Asperger's?
Well, I already can't ride a bike.
And you don't have any close friendships. For Necessary Conversation, I'm reportedly Beth Spotswood.
And I'm allegedly Melissa Griffin.
And now, back to watching little kids who were bullied fight back on YouTube.
This bully kid's gonna fight back. I've got some friends. I have friends. The woman at the sandwich shop every morning says, "Hi, Melissa."